ULTMMA.com here with King Mo after his pro wrestling debut of TNA Bound for Glory 2012 in Phoenix, Arizona. First question is, you've done Olympic trials, you've done MMA over in Japan. Compare the nerves between that and your pro wrestling debut.
Well, it got to the point with wrestling and the MMA, I didn't get nervous at all. You know, I just knew that I got to go out there and do what I was trained to do. But with pro wrestling, you don't know what the hell's going on. You just know you got to go out there and the show must go on. I was nervous as hell because I didn't know what to expect. You know, it's something new to me. It's foreign, and I'm jumping in head first.
There's a lot of big names in TNA, Bobby Roode, James Storm, Sting, Hogan, a lot of big names in the profession. Did they give you any advice? Did you look for them to any advice? Did they tell you anything, like any tips for the first timers?
They all gave me advice. You know, Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Aries, Hardy. They have all reached out to me and given me some advice. And it's varied to be yourself, to don't listen to too many people outside because everyone will be in your ear trying to tell you something. And you know, they've been there and been supportive of me, and they're excited that I'm on board. I'm excited to be on board. You know, yeah, I'm really excited.
Got your first pay-per-view under your belt. What was your biggest fear going into it? Like, was there something that like you're afraid you didn't want to do, like step in at the wrong time or get interfered at the wrong time? What was your biggest fear going into the match?
My biggest fear was the unknown, because I really didn't know what was going to happen, because, you know, I've never been that close to the ringside when the action's going on. I've never been in that environment unless it's fights. That's in the cage, so this is a lot different, and, you know, it's pretty fun.
2 weeks into October, how's your health doing? You had the staph infection, knee surgery, all that. What do you get, 90%, 100%? What would you classify your health as right now?
My health, I don't know. I'm gonna find out when I get to Holland. I go to Holland next month, in about two and a half weeks, to train at Mike's gym with Gokhan Saki and Melvin Manoff and Arthur Koshenko and Sergey Lashenko and Big Mike. So I'm gonna see how everything is when I get there. How
is that your plan for the next what's like your outline for the next 2 months? November, December, got the holidays coming up, but you also got to train, you got to do MMA, pro wrestling. What's the outline for next 2 months for King Mo?
Well, the outline for me is spend the rest of the month here. Right now, not here, but in Louisville, Kentucky at OBW.
Okay.
Working with my boy Trailer Park Trash, aka Frank Miller, who's a beast, been helping me a lot, and Nick Desmore. And then from there, go to San Jose, get my stuff, fly to Holland. From Holland, come back to San Jose, finish the rest of my camp, and have my boy Frank Miller, aka Trailer Park Trash, come out for a few weeks and help me with the rest of my pro wrestling stuff while I'm training for MMA. Okay.
Targeted back in the cage. You're talking February, January, after the holidays?
I'll be there in January.
Be there in January? And compare, you've worked with a bunch of different, you've worked with, I think, M1, Sengoku, Strikeforce, when they Strikeforce to Zuffa. Compare Bellator to how, so far, how compared to those other promotions?
I'm down with Bellator, man, 100%. You know, Bjorn, you know, Sam Camplin, they've all been cool, man. You know, it's a different type of atmosphere. You know, they show respect, you know, and that's what I like. And you don't see Bjorn out there bashing his fighters or anything. They respect you if you win. They just want you to come in, do what you gotta do, get that W, and you know, they got a lot of champions out there, good champions like Ben Askren, Mike Chandler, you know, and 185 that's soon to be crowned. So, you know, I like Bellator, man. It's been good to me.
Ready? No, we're recording right now.
Oh,
no, it's okay. So we can edit that out. 2 more questions. It's live here. After Bound for Glory, it's a little hectic out here. 2 more questions. How do you balance, the biggest question I've gotten is, how do you balance MMA training with pro wrestling training? There's 24 hours in a day. Like, is it 50-50, 60-40, 70-30? Like, how do you, what's that? How do you do that?
Well, right now, as you see, most of my time is spent doing pro wrestling training. But when I got camp going along, or in between, I'll find time, but I'll spend the majority of my time doing MMA. But when I got time to squeeze in pro wrestling, I will. And when I have downtime, I'll go to OBW. I'll go to Tampa and train with certain people, Samoa Joe, whatever, whoever I can get with, you know. You know, I'm out there trying to learn the most I can.
Last question, any sponsorship you think, MMA Elite or anyone like that?
Yeah, man. FightHype.com, ProBoxingInsider.com, Invicta FC, Bellator, Spike TV, MMA Elite, Pro Elite Series. Everyone out there doing positive things and helping MMA and pro wrestling and everything grow. You know, that's what I'm down for.
All right, cool. Thank you, King.